Right guys, how are you getting on? What I'm at is I am fitting a new diesel heater into my van. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I have the main batteries of the van charging at the minute, but I'm going to keep this short and sweet. The one I'm fitting, there you go, is called a Madeira or Mudiro, whatever you like to call it, right? This is it here. I have the cover off it. The reason I have the cover off it is I've removed the tank. I don't want the tank. Because I've got this connected direct into the fuel tank. There's a part beside the pump. You can actually feed the fitting down into the fuel tank, and it effectively it won't run the tank dry. If the tank runs down to about a quarter of a tank, the heater will cut out long before the van ever will. So there's your diesel pipe coming in there. You can see it down there in the corner. And there's your fuel pump. It's actually pretty quiet, this. Can't complain at all, to be honest. Like I said, I've dumped, there's your fuel tank, dumped that. I've also rewired all of the control panel. So the control panel, instead of being where was here on the original, on the heater, and you were basically supposed to control the whole lot, fill it there, control it here, you know, makes it nice and convenient, which it doesn't, not for me, but for some people it might do. My control panel is now up here with all the rest of the electrics on the van, the light switches and all that, and you can see it there. It's all dead handy. It's a very, very good control panel. These things have come on hugely since the first one of these I bought. It's got Bluetooth. It's got a CO alarm built into it. It's got all sorts, or CO monitor. It's got all these sort of things. So it's great. Now, couple of things. Before I'll give a quick look underneath at how the outlets, the inlets and outlets work. But a quick couple of things. Chinese Jubilee clips are shite. Don't use them. Any Jubilee clips that come with these things are absolute and utter junk. Invest in a decent Jubilee clip. That's the clip that goes around the exhaust where it fits onto the machine. That way you're 100% guaranteeing that there's going to be no fume escape whatsoever from it. So that's pretty much all it is. Check around your heater for sharp edges, where stuff might rub. No, in fairness, I have to say I'm very impressed with the build on this. This is actually really, really good. Heater, the pump is actually as quiet as any pump that I've come across. So I'm well pleased with that. The pump is fused. It comes in everything. It's also has the electrics connected from the battery on the outside with poles. There's also a plug on the bottom. If you're 110 volt electrics, there's a plug on the bottom. You can just plug straight into it. So from all that point of view, it's actually really good. So 1 second now, I will pause this a second and I will go underneath. Right, lads. Shiny pipe is my exhaust out. That's actually coming down. You see the pipe around it. The pipe that's around it is actually a stainless steel tube. So it's not coming direct through the floor. It's coming direct through a stainless steel tube that's coming through the floor. So it's not actually making any contact with the floor at all, anywhere. That's on the end there, and it's got two silencers on the end of it. They're cheap to buy, and it does make a difference to the sound. So yeah. So from that point of view, yes, it's worth having. The other thing I've got here is the fuel pipe is coming direct from the tank. You can see it actually going in over there. It goes into the tank just where you see it there, just beyond that. The white pipe is the diesel pipe. The black pipe is actually a petrol pipe that I've got. I didn't sign this yet. I just fed the diesel pipe through it for protection. That way any vibration or anything isn't going to do pipe any harm. And the only part you see here is the tiny bit there. And the black piece going up through the floor is another piece of pipe that the diesel pipe is sleeved up through so as it doesn't come in contact with any of the edges of the floor. Next one is the black one here is the air intake. And that blue piece you see on the end of it, that blue piece was off an old power washer I had that I don't use anymore, and it's a hell of a lot better than the one that the machine came with. So from that point of view, it's really good. It'll stop any sort of small grit, small dirt getting into the burner chamber and blocking everything up. So it's way better than the original one that came with the machine. So there you go, guys. That's the underneath of it. So right, couple of things, guys. Couple of things I'd like to sort of tell you about. I'm at the fitting a load of these now. They're actually fantastic, these things. Brilliant invention. I'm running, I think, 4 of these things in different sheds and the van and a few other places. So I wouldn't go past them. They're really good. No, the couple of things I will tell you, emphasize the exhaust outlet and the inlet. Obviously, the exhaust outlet has to go outside. Exhaust inlet, or the air inlet, ideally speaking, should be outside, especially in a van. It's essential. You can get a thing on these heaters called a flame out. A flame out is basically when the diesel has been taken into the combustion chamber, the diesel doesn't ignite properly, and what ends up happening then is it comes back out the airflow, the air intake. So what you get is a load of thick, heavy fog-like white smoke, which is really toxic stuff. It stinks and you can't breathe. Like, it's quite dangerous. So in a shed scenario, if that happens, just open the door. It's no big deal. Open the door, go to the shed for 5 minutes and it's gone. But in a van scenario, when you're asleep at night, it's not on. It's just too damn dangerous. So keep your inlets, keep your air intake and your exhaust outside. Don't leave them inside in the van. The other thing I will say to you is Juby clips. I'm sort of harping on constantly about fucking Chinese Juby clips. They're the nastiest fucking things that were ever made that come with these things. They're cheap, they're nasty, they don't squeeze. If you over tight them, they'll strip. So go and spend a tenner on a proper Jubilee clip that will seal this thing, and you'll end up with no issues. And the final thing I will say before I go, guys, CO alarms. If you've got a camper or a shed or whatever, get yourself a CO alarm if you're running one of these things, because literally they're cheap and you got to watch your life work at the end of the day. Okay, see you later, guys. Bye bye.